They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. What happened to this world? There's no one left because of you. This is my greatest creation. I promise you, there will be a world where you're all safe. I'll bring it about somehow. Infinity. I hate that bloody moon. Took out all my frickin' signs. Okay. Look at you all. Look at you all. One's immediately gone upstairs. Up to 13 antimatter at 80,000 per tick. This system has become unworkably slow, so I am buffing it up to resonant. I'm always out of bloody sand, and this should fix it. If I put 3 of these in, that should increase the amount of sand I get from this first pulverizer, so that should help. I'm gonna turn this off, this export off for now, because I've got 15,000 glass and no sand, so this should stop it from just doing that for now. The next one up from Niotic is Spirited, again doubles it, and that is an emerald and 1,000,000 FE. I'm beginning to see that as sort of attainable now, because with this system, power is... Oh, was this hole always here? I think it was, yeah. That's like, power is a non-issue. It just runs day and night, generating mass amounts of power, and I've got like almost half of a second floor done because all of these ones have been replaced by Niotic ones on the floor below. So it's this system is exponential, unlike the solar, where sort of I've got to replace and then it takes like 3 of these to produce the next tier. Those, it takes 1 of it to produce the next tier. And it's a much cheaper upgrade system, and then it just slots into the same thing and does the bloody job of like 5 of these. It's incredible. This is the most powerful power system I've ever conceived. And the funny thing is, it's still not even scratching the bloody surface. I've got 16 antimatter. I need 2,000. So I am going to have to keep expanding this. Polonium isn't an issue. That's just going up and up. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize I could give you better armor. Well, Pad, you have always liked this armor. Do you want the boots? Okay. I can give you better armor. That's incredible. I only have 156 emeralds. Do I have an emerald seed? And has it been going this whole time? I do. And yes. And yet, I have virtually no emeralds. I'm surprised, frankly. Well, that is going to be a bit of a stopper in getting spirited crystals. But I will try my best anyway. I did not expect to lean so heavily into energized orbs, but here we are today. I've just realized none of the ones on this floor have been generating because I forgot to turn the water on. Power has passed 100,000 FE per tick. And I can now watch the progress go up. It's still a process rate of 0.0 millibuckets per tick. So how much do I need to get that to bloody 0.1? That's full. How is that full? Am I actually generating more power than I can put into this thing? Ah, I think the cube is throttling it. It's receiving 113, but it's only outputting 102. I think I actually need to have a cable between them. If I put a cube there and have like in and out, that is now faster. So yeah, I was throttling it with a bloody cube. I did not know that was possible. Ah, the SPS port has a maximum of 400 MFE per tick. So why isn't all of this going in there? Why is it not completely emptying? Because that still has a maximum output. Bloody hell, I'm still throttling it. I think I need to bypass the cube. There? Now that's up to 113. Is that now emptying? No. It's not emptying because it's receiving as much as it's outputting. What about if I also have an output on the top? Okay, what about if I circumvent it entirely? That has now doubled the input. It is now 0.001. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Never... Denied. Never once did I suspect that cubes could throttle the speed. GFE, wow. Oh, that's getting violent. That's gone back down, 147, that was 200. What if I put these cubes here? The 4 ultimate cubes I had and set them all to output on top. That's now getting 450. And it's still 0.001. And they're all empty. Well, upgrade that. Upgrade that. I definitely used Universal to go all the way up there, but these ones are still just Elite. These ones are all Universal, but these ones are Elite. Alright, that should help. No, that hasn't made any difference. But, no. I have no but. There. An entire floor of Niotic thermogenerators. I could probably fit an extra one in here. To be honest, I could probably fit in like an extra 4 or something. But now I also have 3 spares, apparently. But, yeah, that's a second floor of blazing ones. If spirited crystals are my next target, I'm going to need a load of emeralds. And as I believe... Why are these off? Ah! I appear to have forgotten to place 2 pipes, and therefore my entire copper production stopped, because I left a little doorway like an idiot. Now that the emerald line is built, just awaiting the components and the seeds themselves, it might be a good time to fix this, because at the moment I have run out of colours. So what I should, I think, do is swap out the black for a chest, and have the chest go into like another line of them. Have another sorter, like maybe put the chest here, have the sorter, and then another line of these things, or here, so that I can use this space. I don't know. Maybe I should have the gap. But then I have another line of these things, because it seems to neatly fit into one area, like this. So now I have a diamond chest here because it is huge, so it should be able to hold any buffer while this thing extracts, although I could probably do with upgrading the output speed. Maybe there's a stack upgrade for that as well, that'll be helpful. And then what I do is I'll reattach that, and this is coloured black, so everything else, basically everything from now on I have to colour black, so that it goes into here, and then I can set it to sort again. So for example, that is the new blue, like so. And then those all go into there. Everything else is quite convenient that this is one that just goes straight into there. Everything else will have to go up one, and luckily that doesn't mesh because that's yellow. I don't know why that doesn't mesh, surely that should. It's fine. But then this will carry on at this height to a series of sorters, not sorters, crafters, which will then go into yet more bins along the back. And it's basically starting from scratch again. So if I just connect that there, then all of those, they're marked black still. They will all go into here because they are already marked black, the nether ones. And then they will go into the one marked blue with the new rainbow like that. And I've realized they had to be up there, so I've had to like disconnect this all the way down the line. But I should just be able to reconnect it there to bring it all back again. All the way down to black again. And I need another trash can here, because anything that is sorted for black will go into here, and therefore will never go into there. So instead it will go into here, and then from here, any excess will then still be voided. Emerald will be green, that's fitting. And then, using the little essence I have from downstairs, it is 9. And this is a new filter, item stack, green. So if I place that in there, that should get, yep, pumped straight into there, fantastic. And now, I connect it to the main network. The black there stops random stuff from getting in here. But only, so far, the nether should come through into this chest and then immediately get pumped out. Oh no! My power has run out. And it started messing up all my bloody lines because the ones with the remaining power are the ones... Oh no! That is very, very bad, and there is an exploder outside the bloody gate. Why is all of my power gone? What's happened? Ah, yeah, no, that'll be what's happened. It's going into this bloody millions at a time, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I better stop those. I have 58 antimatter. That's still going at 150. But my main power has now been completely scuppered. I think a rather drastic overhaul is required. Since the water is no longer an issue because of the teleporting sinks... Oh, good, that's filled up. I think I'm going to repurpose the water tower to be a power tower, and I'm going to replicate the thermo system over there. So that one is still dedicated to the SPS because I need a dedicated system for that. But the solar is no longer capable of fulfilling it. So I'm going to strip down the water tower, drain it, and refill it with thermo power. There. I actually had to create... Oh. I had to use dirt essence to make more dirt because I did not have enough dirt in my computer to fill up this room with dirt. Ooh. I ended up emptying the entire tower completely because I decided I could build it up better, and this was, frankly, easier. Oh! Wow! A super blue moon! Huh. Okay. Just about finished repopulating this tower with floors just because I had absolutely no idea what to do with it otherwise. Ooh. Ooh, I feel all invigorated. Oh, bloody hell, that's huge! Is that what all the supermoons are like? Are they just massive? Wow. Okay. Well, sorry to disappoint you. I'm probably going to spend it, like, making power generation. Got loads of zombies hanging around. They saw me through the window and they just sort of all swarmed. Don't know how most of these got in, though. Oh, this is stuck again. I need to fix this. I need to definitively find a way. Hmm? Comparator. Comparator. That rings a bell. Yeah, the redstone comparator. I've used them before. I don't see how that relates. Compare. Oh! Oh, I do have an idea, actually. I put the crafter there, and I have a chest, and the hopper pointed at the chest with the orb on top, because I know that it removes it, like, really, really quickly. And then I place the comparator there, facing away from the hopper, and, I almost had it. Thank you. Yes. One of these there. And then what that should do is if there is something in the hopper, it should then emit a redstone, which activates this redstone, which will activate the next set in the crafter. And I have the chest there with an importer. Oh god, it all feels so clear to me now. And then connect that up. Oh, I need one more piece of cable. Like so. I put in that into there. Is this working? Wow, that is quick. And it's because it rather than relying on a timer which is inconsistent and a bit awkward, this way it won't extract from there until it's completed it. It does it very, very quickly and then sends a signal to ask for the next one. So it's going super bloody fast. It's just cracking straight through these. Yeah, it's just cracking them off so quickly that the computer can't even display it. And I just need one of these for each. It's so clear to me now. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. God, that was a burst of inspiration. Whew. I mean, looking at it, I honestly have no idea how I came up with it. That is absolute genius. Okay, I guess I'll replicate it with the others. Actually, theoretically, as this removes the timer issue and this pulses it one at a time, could I put in multiple into a single crafter? And therefore, the follow-up question, could I then have multiple of these with the same thing so that two of them could produce, like, blazing crystals at once? Could I have, like, a rack of these things? I honestly don't know. The spark of genius is gone, so I think I'll just do one each. You know, just play it a bit safe. They should all now be set up. I think. Again, the spark is sort of gone, so I don't really know how these work, but I built them. I think I understand it. The comparator's sort of lost on me now. But if that is as it should be, then I should be able to call up, like, 64. Yeah, you see, that's not working because I didn't set this to pulse. Good catch. I'll just take out all the rest. Yeah. And no timer issues. No issues of overlapping. If it's set to a pulse, then it will never overfill. I definitely want like a backup power thing for this, like a power supply, batteries, but I don't want to throttle it like I did before. So I think the best bet would be to have a series of cubes. How many more? 2 more? A series of cubes along here. but also a cable going out without them. So cables running alongside here, but also they're going to just go out the other side without going through a cube. So what that should do is theoretically this thing has virtually unlimited carry capacity, because the way it seems to work is when it's in there, it serves as a giant bloody battery that holds 22 MFE. So these hold 100, but that is their maximum in and out, presumably because that is their maximum capacity. No, 100... No, the 100k. Alright, never mind, forget that bit. Anyway, the point is that if I have a thing sort of circumventing them as well, these will fill up because they're attached. And because hopefully the inflow will be higher than the outflow. But it means that they will fill up and then they'll just stay full in case they're ever needed. And then if for whatever reason I begin to run out of power, these should drain, if I have understood this correctly. Then again, theoretically, that shouldn't be as much of a problem in this system, because the solar thing is sort of on during the day and doesn't generate at all at night. But here, this is going to be generating 24/7, so I shouldn't need batteries, but it's just in case. Like so. So that is now connected at this end, but not at the other end. There. That is now generating power. Very, very little, granted. Are the others done yet? No. Why not? Because power is so short, it doesn't have the power to produce the things that it needed to make the power. How have I managed to short my circuit out so much? I have no idea what I did, but I've reached that critical tipping point. There. As soon as I got the power kick-started, that was enough to get the rest going. I had to nick some from the other tower, but it was worth it to get this system running. I'm going to try sticking the blazing into all of these as well, because it's clearly a bit of a slow point at the moment, particularly as I need blocks of them to power these things. And it does look like it functions, so I think it's probably worth sticking copies of them in all. Like, all of the copies in all of the things. No. Copies of all 4 recipes in all 4 machines. So theoretically, they should be able to produce any of the things in any of the things at any time. A whole room of these that was built really quite quickly. And as I hoped, these are filling up, although again, hopefully won't need them. Back to what I was doing yonks ago. I'm just going to ignore that. Components. I made a load of these, and I had a load of emerald seeds, because I need this to start growing so that I can get spirited. I mean, what I can do to save myself a bit of time is just stick the emerald ones in there and let them spread out naturally, which is what I think has happened here. Because they bunched up a bit when the power cut. But now, yeah, these should spread out. I did have emerald essence. It's gone now, though. Emerald essence is coloured black. And off that goes. One of the effects of removing the water tower is that the water is now actually not infinite here. So I think I'm going to take this chance to dig up the floor, take out all the pipes, and do it neater. This place has never looked so neat. Now the iron. All of those, or the lower ones of those, use the water tower as well, so I've got to go deal with them. I think that's the lot of them now. Just want to get rid of this pipe though. Ooh, just to clean up a little. Right. Yeah. And I missed one water tank. Done. So that should be the old water system completely... Oh, wait. Forgot about this one. I saw that and it took me a second to work out what on earth it was. And it's the shard machine, but seen from above. Ooh. It's hard work upgrading systems from older systems, but I think it is all done. And I can tell it's already working because all of those cubes are full for the first time in bloody ages.